Good morning. Good morning. It is the morning. I'm Samuel McCullough. Welcome back to this live stream. We're going to take a look at some markets today. And so let's start with the big one, which my position has been. So ETH, which I talked about yesterday, I said that we had broken, actually, 2 days ago. So yesterday we broke through that 225 area, actually broke through the trend line. And my recommendation at the time was for anyone who hadn't gotten into the short to look at like 225, which was right at the 21 EMA for re-entry into the short. So that actually happened this morning. If we check out the 1 hour, we can see that it actually came up to 225. So had some bids in, had some asks in this morning, got filled, and now we're heading back down, it looks like. I am taking into account the possibility that we aren't going to go down, so I have my stops at around we need to close above here, so probably anyway, my stops will be anywhere between probably 228 and 230, but I don't see us going down too much, or I don't see us going up too much. However, BTC is looking great, which is kind of worrying now that I take a look at that. BTC on the 12-hour possibly closing above. I mean, the worrying thing today, right? Okay, so the thing I want to talk about today before we even get to any of the really trading is this. Let's hop over to Twitter. So Bitfinex has announced that they are going offline for 2 hours today. Why does it take me to Brave? No. So Bitfinex. It's Bitfinex. I've turned their notifications on today because they have announced this. Bitfinex will be undergoing infrastructure maintenance tomorrow, October 4th, between 0600 UTC and 1800 UTC. The exact time will be disclosed 30 minutes prior to the start of the upgrade. Please keep this in mind and all open positions you may have. Whew, man, that is worrying. So let's look at the last time this actually happened. Was August 22nd, right? Let me pull up, go to August 22nd. Let me come to a 21-minute chart, which shows things. And let's go to August 22nd, 2018. Go to, let's see if this works. I've never actually used this before. All right, here we go. So this is what happened last time that Bitfinex went down. So Bitfinex announced that they were going offline for scheduled maintenance. And during that time, the exact second that Bitfinex went off, you can see that BitMEX jumped a whole hell of a lot. And essentially had this massive short squeeze, right? So the BTC price jumped 10%. So what happens is all of the bots are interconnected in between Bitfinex, between BitMEX, and a few other exchanges, right? So they're all, oh, wow, 30 minutes from now. Okay, I think, okay, so they actually just tweeted. I had this on. Turned on notifications today. They just tweeted. It's big news. So 30 minutes from now, Bitfinex is going to come on. So I have a MacBook Pro 13-inch, but it's kind of a piece of shit. It locks up like this a lot, and it's kind of slow. I think that I need to get a desktop or have some sort of 15-inch because it lacks in RAM, and whenever you start to do anything, it just sucks. So here we go. Let's retweet this. Without comment, right? 30 minutes from now. Okay, I'm gonna drop this into the group as well too. Yeah. Don't know. Right, so let me drop this into the group, into the channel. Right, here we are. Let's post this into premium channel. If you don't know, we have a premium channel. You can message me about it. I'll post some information below. Right, done. So this is what happened last time. Probably actually going to trade through this today. Last time they went stop hunting. So somebody came in and just blasted the shit out of Bitfinex. Essentially took BTC 10% on the move, right? Let me pull up a minute chart because that'll be even better. Is this August 22nd? No, go to August 22nd. Has to pull it up again. Go get that data. It's actually really worrying. Okay, so here we go. Okay, just poking its head around. Let's zoom out a bit on the 1 minute chart. Where's that pump? Okay, maybe I need to go to the 3 minute chart. Is this August? No, okay, I went to the wrong day, sorry. We go to a 3 minute chart, that'll be easier to read. And we can go to August 22nd. Maybe you can't pull up a 1 minute chart on that far back because it doesn't keep the information. Last available bar is 18th. Okay, so we're gonna have to do 5 minute chart. Go to August 22nd. So how can you play this, right? I guess you could take some, what's the last available bar? 27th of August. Oh my God, so 15 minute chart is really the only, is 15 minute chart really the thing? Go to August 22nd. Here we go, finally. Okay, so 15 minute chart is the highest resolution that we can get on this at the moment. Right, so you can see that just nothing. It goes to nothing. Volume actually dropped to nothing, and then it just exploded. Somebody came in. How much volume was that in 15 minutes? So somebody came in with, oh wow, $462 million in volume on that one candle in a 15 minute time span, which means it could have been even less. So essentially somebody just came in and was like, I'm blowing through every single stop, and they took it through and this massive short squeeze up to 7,100. So the question is that going to happen today? Let me go back to 1 hour and go to, let me just, 5 day, please. All right, so the question is, are we going to get that today, and which way is it going to go? Do we have this massive volatility event where everything gets blown out on Bitfinex? Do we have a $1,000 downside candle, which is what I would like, but it looks like we're actually going up. I've been thinking about closing my shorts just for this 2 hour period and then re-entering. I really don't want to get blown out. So yeah, it's hard to say. Let's go to an hour. All right, so that's really it. We have this big binary event coming up in, what time did they say? commence 30 minutes from now at 8:30 UTC. So exactly 23 minutes from now, we're going to see what happened. I may actually take a break and then come back in 23 minutes for this event. And yeah, but okay, so just I don't want to get too distracted from that. So that's something to keep an eye on. The trades that I just want to come back to, the on-chain trade. Again, on-chain is looking good. It's look at this. So it came down and it bounced off the 12-hour, and now it's working its way back up. So still makes for a good long. If you miss the move, you're able to catch it right back at the like 1450 sats yesterday. Same with Icon. Icon's doing well as well too, which I believe are going to be the two breakouts at some point. So again, Icon staying above that 1000 sat level, which is where its stops are. So those are the two that I'm watching. Everything seems to be positive for the day. I think everybody thinks that another $1,000 candle's incoming, which kind of would make me believe that we're going to the downside today. Because how are the shorts loaded up on BTC? Let's look at the short long. Right, so this is Bitfinex long short. We are slightly skewed to the shorts. Right, so we have 30,000 BTC worth of shorts right now, and we have 26,000 BTC worth of longs. So if we were going to make a move, it would probably be to the upside. What was the long? What was the short value? Wait, so it would have been the shorts, and let's look at August 22nd. Where's that August 22nd move? August 22nd. Right, so here it is. So it didn't take out too many of the Bitfinex shorts. I mean, only about 5,000 BTC, but that is quite a lot. Yeah, it's hard to say. Hard to say. We are getting a pretty big candle on BTC at the moment. I think a lot of people are going long just as a means of getting ready for this breakout event when Bitfinex goes down. I mean, does it scream manipulation in the markets? Yes. Is it something that should be addressed by the regulators at some point? Yes. Can they do anything about it? No, because Bitfinex represents probably 30 to 40% of the total volume on the markets, like real volume on the markets, and then Bitfinex is massive because you can, or sorry, BitMEX is massive because you can leverage. So yeah, I mean, these binary events, let's see how we can trade it, right? So last time, I guess the way that you would do it, right? So if you expect another, let's say we're going to get a 10% move from here. So let's measure out a 10% move from here. Okay, so let's say we get a similar move up to 7,200 in BitMEX. And that's one. Can I measure twice, or is it just once? Right, so okay, daily price range, that's what I really want. Okay, I can do this. Let's just adjust this. So let's say we have a 10% move from today. Okay, so that puts us right at the top of the highs from yesterday. Also, let's put a 10% move down. Oh man, that's even further. Gotta close this a little bit. So let's say that the volatility is going to break to 10% each way, which is what happened last time. both ways. We don't know which direction it's going to go. It's just going to go one way. How would you play this? So I think that you'd want to set it up where you would have your stops, right? Not stops, but you have your orders tiered maybe every $100. So you start at 66.75, you go 66.75, 67.75, 68.75, 69.75, 1,075, right? And you're doing like 10% leverage. And you want to have small orders at the beginning, and you want to have bigger orders kind of in the middle and then smaller ones at the top, right? So if you assume that if we do pump 10%, we're probably going to come back to the middle level, which would be around $7,000. We'll probably stay there. So you want very small orders in this 67.75 area, 68.75 area. Probably a bigger order at 7,000 to short at 10x, and another one at 7,100 as well too, and then a massive one at 7,200, or sorry, at 7,300. 73 is a big, but the big one would be, so your big trades would be between 7,200 and 7,000. And then to the downside, you would have this 6,000 area. You load up, it's 6,050, right? Set a big order here, and then maybe some smaller ones here just to catch it, and then another big one at 5,900, which would be the bottom. I actually think I'm gonna go set that up right now. See where ETH is. So I don't think ETH actually made a move. Let's go look at ETH on August 22nd. Let's see what ETH did. So ETH moved ETH had a move which was 21%. Holy crap. Wow. I think I'm gonna go flat. I'm gonna go shift my orders around. Wait, was that on the yeah, no, that was on BitMEX as well too. I'm definitely gonna go shift some orders around just for this volatility event coming up. I would suggest that you do too. I will be back in a few minutes, and we can take a look at the take about 15 minutes, and then we'll just come back and start again. So see you guys soon, and yeah, hope that helps.